Because my mother died of breast cancer, I've always been, very vigilant about getting my mammograms right on time. It was very shocking since I had just had the mammogram and I had just had my physical and nothing had shown up on those. So that's why I said to my doctor, are you sure? Because everything was fine in May. How do I go from clear in May to stage 4 in October? And what I found out is the kind of cancer that I have is not always detectable via mammogram. So there was no lump. I had some redness on the left side. I had a little swelling and just discomfort, not pain, it was just discomfort. So she immediately got me in for a diagnostic mammogram as well as an ultrasound, and the ultrasound was the thing that really showed that I had cancer. When it's metastatic breast cancer, that means that cancer has grown to the point where it has also traveled to another part of your body.
Well, treatments continue to improve, and certainly people can live for many years with their metastatic breast cancer, almost turning it into a chronic disease.
Thankfully, my doctor told me that she had diagnosed women with this exact kind of cancer, the exact stage, as far back as 2000, and they were still alive and they were still doing what they wanted to do. And that gave me a lot of hope.
The focus typically becomes more on managing the disease, managing symptoms of the disease, and balancing that against the potential risks and side effects of treatment.
Well, one of the things I loved about being part of the UNC system, whether it be at REX or Chapel Hill, but when I was at REX specifically, was that every week all the doctors would have a conference call and they would talk about all the different cases. So you got the benefit of all these different medical minds working on your case.
And it's very clear that some people take perhaps a very aggressive approach and would like to be involved in trials or experimental treatments. It's very clear that other people take a different approach and perhaps value, time with family over heavily investing in their medical care with clinic visits.
From the moment I went to REX for the implantation of my port, it was an entirely different experience than anything I had experienced up to that point. I really felt like there was a connection, that everybody was kind of on my team, and that I was very well cared for. And I put my life in their hands, and they didn't let me down. And for me, I was fortunate enough to really gain a whole new appreciation of life.